Coming up on the East End.
This is incredible.
It's an East End summer staple. Stop and smell the sunflowers at a farm that's brewing beer out of the blooms.
You still churn it.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Pull towards you. Pull towards you. That's it.
Trade your beach chair for a boat helm. We hit the water and learn from the locals how to set sail.
From lavish Hamptons hotspots
to local North Fork hidden gems.
Come with us as we explore the people and the places that make up Long Island's East End.
News 12's The East End is sponsored by Hampton Jitney.
Welcome to the East End. I'm Erin Colton.
And I'm Joe Arena.
We've got lots to see this weekend.
And while you're exploring it all with us, don't forget to play along in our East End trivia game. You'll see questions pop up during the show. Scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen and submit your answers. You might just win a trip on the Hampton Jitney and some East End swag.
The East End art scene is dynamic and diverse, and one East End creator is drawing his inspiration from nature, proving there's still life in what's left behind.
Ian Love creates one-of-a-kind pieces out of fallen trees, from coffee tables to stools, headboards to lighting. Every piece has a history, and every piece tells a story. And the former Brooklynite works out of his studio here in Riverhead. The incredible thing is he's self-taught, and he's only been doing this about 10 years.
He's going to teach us how to make a charcuterie board out of locally fallen pieces of a tree by the end of the show. But first, let's get lost in a sea of sunflowers at Waterdrinker Family Farm.
Right now, our main event are the sunflowers.
It is sunflower season on Long Island's East End. The Sunflower Festival at Waterdrinker Farm attracts visitors from all over the tri-state.
It's a family business, and we've always been excited about growing sunflowers.
The festival features an entire field filled with thousands of sunflowers to walk through, pick, even take a great selfie with.
This is incredible. Just a sea of sunflowers.
Waterdrinker has 2 locations, but the Sunflower Festival is only at their Manorville location. And beyond the sea of yellow, there are endless activities for the entire family to do.
There's barnyard animals, miniature golf, jumbo jump pads. This year at the farm, we have even more incredible gardens.
I mean, these are beautiful. And here we have the animals.
Yeah, so my favorite animals, the sulcata tortoises. Actually, there's one digging, so these tortoises love to dig, and if we're not careful, they will dig their way out of here.
One guy's looking pretty good at doing it.
We are a mini zoo. This is our miniature donkey, Killy.
Hi, Killy. Can I pet him?
He is pretty friendly.
Hi, Killy.
So he does like to be pet.
Waterdrinker also features the Long Island Farm Brewery, locally brewed beer made with as many East End ingredients as possible.
I love that you have the sunny honey because it's all about the sunflowers right now.
Yes, yeah. So that one we brew with sunflower seeds, local honey.
So there's actual sunflower seeds.
Actual sunflower seeds in the mash portion of the beer, and then honey goes into the boil.
We're really excited for the summer, but also for the fall festival that's coming up soon.
You know, a lot of parents say, I wish I could just bring my kids to a place where they could run around and I could sit back and have a beer.
Everything's fenced in. Parents really can kick back, relax, while kids just enjoy running around and being kids.
But there's no doubt about it, the stars of the farm this time of year are the sunflowers.
I have done a lot of things. I've never picked my own sunflower.
Yeah, so there's a couple of tricks. What I like to do, I'll count 1, 2, 3, just so there's a little bit of green. And then it's usually just a quick twist and a pull.
Okay.
So I'll just kind of snap it.
Ooh.
And then there you go. About every 10 days, we'll grow more sunflowers so that throughout the season, every week there'll be sunflowers all the way up to Halloween. This year we have our sunflower maze.
This is even just a great spot for a picture. I mean,
it's amazing for photo ops.
This just looks fake.
Yeah, we have so many people coming for just those photos. But yeah, it really does look like a desktop screensaver.
Right.
A picturesque place to live out your summer sunflower dreams.
One of our main sayings at the farm is, where flowers bloom, so does hope. We really find that throughout the seasons, people just smiling, taking a breath, getting off screen time, and just enjoying the outdoors.
There's just something about sunflowers, right? Everyone loves them. The maze you can go through.
Just relaxing time, even with the kids. It's beautiful out there.
Perfect time of year.
Good stuff. All right, we are in the art studio of Ian Love here in Riverhead today, and Ian takes wood that's decayed or fallen down and makes these beautiful works of art from them.
And what I love about Ian, first of all, thanks for inviting us into your shop.
Thank you for coming.
Is you were admittedly untrained, which I love.
Yeah.
You grew up in Manhattan, in Brooklyn, and most of your life was in music.
Absolutely.
Why this change?
I mean, I picked it up in my 40s, and it started as a hobby, and I just fell in love with it, and it kind of opened up a whole new creative aspect of my brain and just went for it.
Your mom plays a big role in what this has become.
Yeah.
Why? How?
She got cancer right after I sort of bought the house, and I had to. That's why I stopped doing music, because I had to take care of her for 2 years. And in the process, I just found myself like working with wood and starting to carve things, and get this material that was thrown away and was, had these diseases in it. And I didn't know it at the time, but there was this parallel between, spending time with my mom, watching her kind of wither away and pass. And after it all was said and done, I found myself like having this parallel with what was experiencing with my mom passing away and kind of giving these trees a new life. So it's sort of cathartic in a way.
All right, today, Ian, you're going to teach us how to make a charcuterie board out of this beautiful fallen wood. How do you think we're going to do? Can we do it in one lesson?
Yeah, I think you're going to do great. We'll get it done.
I like the confidence.
All right, good. All right, he's pretty safe with us
confident,
there.
right.
All right, before we get started on woodworking, we're going to take you onto the water to learn the art of sailing.
You're still churning.
What am I doing?
Pull towards you. Pull towards you. That's it. There's no reason to freak out.
The funny thing about sailing is no matter how easy it looks from the land, when it's you in the boat and it's your first time at the till, it can humble you fast. But on these East End waters, part of the mission of Sail Montauk is to teach, offering lessons for the young to the old. And if you're looking to take the helm, Alexandra Alley or her husband Darius are the ones people have been coming to year after year.
This is summer 15, so it's been going good. We're still doing it.
For Allie, the sailing experience started when she was just a kid living across the country in Washington State.
We have like a lot of giant lakes there. So my parents, we had like a little Hobie cat growing up.
From lakes to the waters off Montauk, Allie has seen it all. But she says the East End is a sailor's paradise.
We're always surprised that more people don't sail here. When we started Sail Montauk, we were almost the only sailboat out here.
Peter, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing? Welcome aboard.
All right, let's do it.
For me, the 22-foot Catalina was on the menu for my first lesson on the water.
Locked in.
Alrighty. On sailboats, we have a lot of ropes, right? But we don't call them ropes.
Yeah, it's very intimidating. A lot of ropes here.
It's true, it's true. We call them lines.
Lines.
All right, so we call them lines, and then any line that has a job, we have a name for it. So the vocabulary is endless.
Extensive.
So we're gonna go into Lake Montauk. It has the virtue of being a lake, so we can sail without waves, without top.
The last thing I needed for a first sailing lesson that began with raising the sails.
Please go to the halyard and raise the sail.
And I did it without falling off the boat or tangling myself in all these lines.
So we've got the mainsail up right now, thanks to me. Now we're gonna do the jib sail, which is in the front.
Yes.
And I'm gonna do that by just pulling on this as hard as I can.
Pulling that line, yes.
All right, here we go.
Nice. You look good with that flag behind you.
Next comes learning to steer by picking a point in the distance to keep in line with, then pulling and pushing the tiller from starboard to port. That's right and left. But you can't just go straight when you sail.
Keep turning, switch sides. Keep turning while you're switching sides. Nice, keep it churning. Yep, keep turning. Nice, straighten out.
I turned us.
You tacked us, that's great.
Well
Well
done.
done.
I have tact.
Yes, you do.
An about face with a dad joke included. And a truly great day on the water with my new friend, Captain Peter, who decided to end the lesson by taking us into the Long Island Sound. Mission accomplished for me, but if you'd rather relax on your ride, Sail Montauk offers private charters and sunset sails.
That was awesome.
Well done. You did good, but you're not done yet. You got to finish docking the boat. Come on,
Captain.
Take
yes,
this.
thank you.
All right, good.
There we go.
Put it on the cleat right there.
Put it on the cleat.
Yeah, so grab it with your hands. There you go.
There we
Almost. Watch your fingers.
Got it.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. Well done.
I did it. I got
Good
to use one
job.
of these like Quint did in Jaws, right?
Because as the saying goes, any day on the water is a good day.
Montauk's pretty special, where you can have like a little bit of everything.
Nothing like seeing a sailboat on the water. They're gorgeous.
And no matter how bad I am at sailing, being out in the water, it's
A good day.
It's a good day, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, still ahead, we're putting our woodworking skills to the test. We're going to breathe some new life into some fallen wood. Welcome back to the East End. We are spending the day at the woodworking studio of Ian Love here in Riverhead, and all the pieces you see here are made from fallen trees, including what we're sitting on.
Yeah, and Ian is going to teach us how to make a charcuterie board that we can use at home. But before we get to work, we take a stop at an East End B&B that's an art lover's dream.
It's called Art House. Often people who are attracted to it because they like art or they collect art.
The Art House B&B on Long Island's East End combines a great place to stay and a chance to get up close and personal with some rare pieces of art.
Michael's an incredible sculptor. He does amazing digital art. I'm a painter, I'm a poet, I'm a glass artist, so all of that art is pretty much everywhere in the house.
Rosalind Brenner and Michael Cardasino own the estate in Springs. They turned into a bed and breakfast after the fall of Wall Street back in 2008.
Rosalind had a stained glass business. I had a commercial photography business in Manhattan. All of that business stopped. We talked to our friends. They said, you know, you guys could have a bed and breakfast.
So this is my playroom, my studio,
It's
my
unbelievable.
refuge. We welcome people to the studios all the time. Our guests come up here and love what they
incredible.
see, and often they'll take home a piece. There's lots of oil paintings and acrylic and some stained glass. I've designed stained glass for churches and synagogues and homes.
In the other wing of the expansive house are the guest bedrooms.
There's
The
everything a
typical things-
hotel room would have.
The typical things that you'd have in a hotel, except it's warmer, kind of.
It's warmer, it's filled with art.
This is one of the stained
This is
glass.
your
and
work.
This is my work. This is
I love it.
A jacuzzi, a sauna, a steam bath.
The pool is a great amenity. The hot tub is a great amenity. We have bicycles. We also have a really well-equipped gym. Garden next door with all kinds of beautiful things in the garden, a pond, a stream, swing seats, hammocks. So people love that sort of natural feeling to it.
It's filled with Michael's work.
Michael's work, including this shark structure, begins right here in his studio, where East End visitors love to watch him create.
It's a big 6-foot one. It's a baby great white shark. And there's some other things out there as well, portals that you can walk through in the garden. One's got a turtle motif, another one has dragonflies and snails.
A special place giving people a unique take on the serenity, art, and homegrown love of Long Island's East End.
Just celebrated our
39th wedding
39th wedding anniversary. Our art and just our being together, you know, has made us have a long marriage.
A gorgeous place to stay, and we're going from a place filled with art to art.
Here we go,
Just
right?
a different kind of art.
Just a different kind.
Yes.
Ian Love, woodworker here, and you know, you haven't been doing this long, but you are really good at it, and we're
Thank
making
you.
a charcuterie board today. So what's the first step in this
So the
process?
first step is finding a piece of wood that we'll use. So, you know, I try to use everything that I can off of the trees.
Okay, so what do we do first?
First thing would be to sand it a little bit.
Okay, second step.
Second step would be to create some kind of design.
Okay, what's next?
Next is rounding it over and making it look pretty.
Like
Okay.
this part, rounding the edges.
All of these, all of these.
That
all of
scares
these, all
me.
of
I don't
these.
know.
Okay, so this is the carving station. What are we going to do here?
So, you know, again, like how do we make this a little bit special? So what I love to do is add texture to things. So this is a hand gouge and a mallet. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut out with a different tool, a little bowl shape for you guys to put your little you know, olives or spreads or whatever. It might
Like
be
a dip in there or something?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we're going to use a little teeny angle grinder. That's the next thing we're going to
Angle grinder.
Angle grinder.
Let's get it.
Yeah, we're going to get it.
We're getting there. And as we continue to finish this masterpiece, we're going to take you to Westhampton Beach right now to an iconic theater that's raising the curtain once again.
After 3 years of hard work, the show is back on here at the Sunset Theater in Westhampton Beach. General Manager Paul Schuyler opened the doors for us for a guided tour, and as a kid who probably saw every 80s summer blockbuster right here, it was clear immediately this is not the same place.
I know they wanted this to be the centerpiece, kind of announcing what you're about to experience.
And for one of the owners who builds homes out east, preserving this space was personal.
When she found out this closed, she just didn't want it to become a bank or a parking lot, so she just had this wild idea. Like, could we open a theater? Could we do it? By the way, it doesn't make any sense. You know, it's purely out of love, and you can tell the architecture, the building, that's where her heart is at.
Wow. This is not the movie theater I grew up in.
No. No. And I think when people think movie theater bar, they have a specific picture.
Sure.
And then they get here and they're
not this.
Then it's this. You don't need to come see a movie. We'd like it if you did, but you certainly do not have to. No.
It's nice to have that option.
No. They do live music here Fridays and Saturdays.
Wow.
Piano player on Sundays.
And the cocktails are one of a kind, indoors or outdoors.
This outdoor area, I mean, just a great bonus spot.
And there's nostalgia too. Just off the lobby, you can find one of Sunset's original movie projectors.
The whole vibe of this theater is a call back to the history. The experiences in a movie theater are unlike, you know, they're one of a kind. They stay with you your whole life. Right after seeing Top Gun, I remember standing out there with my friends, and you don't shake those memories.
No. I have the same about Karate Kid in this theater.
Classic memories in a place and town that's a great mix of the old and new.
It's a magical place. You feel like you're going through some sort of gateway. And I feel like Westhampton is the start of that, sort of the first stop on the magical tour.
So glad that it is open again and looking beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's a landmark in that town, and not the theater I went to when I was a kid.
No, very different. All right, we are just about done making our charcuterie board out of fallen wood here, local East End wood. There's one more step that we have to do. We'll show you what it is coming up.
Elevate your party experience with DJ Chef, a Long Island legend who cooks gourmet meals while spinning tracks from the Hamptons to Montauk and beyond. Since the early 2000s, DJ Chef has been changing the landscape of the culinary industry by remixing classic American dishes with a modern and creative twist.
So the DJ Chef experience is all about the experience. Good food, good music, and interaction. I do little cooking routines, you know, with the honorees, or it's at a trade show. You know, I do composed dishes. I like to plate it up restaurant style, and I have different menus for the different kind of events. You know, we have an adult party menu, we have the bachelorette menu, I have kids party menu, and then I have different options for large-scale events.
With a win on Food Network's Cutthroat Kitchen, features on Bravo, MTV, HGTV, and more, DJ Chef has global recognition for being one of the most sought-after party entertainers in the Hamptons.
I do a lot of social events, I do special birthdays, I do a lot with the brides, bachelorette parties, bridal showers, but then I also do large-scale events, corporate events, trade shows, a lot of food and wine festivals all over the country. What's great about it is I can really fit into any type of event where there's food and there's music.
For a list of public appearances and to book your own DJ Chef experience, be sure to check out djchefrocks.com. For Discover Long Island, I'm Brianna McEnroe.
All right, thanks to Brianna, Discover Long Island for that. And we are wrapping up our day here with artist Ian Love at his woodworking studio in Riverhead, making a beautiful charcuterie board out of some rescued wood.
Now, Ian, your mission's metaphorical, really, taking something that's discarded or dead and bringing it back to life and making it beautiful again. And I think this is a pretty beautiful charcuterie board, right? What's the last step, though?
So the last step is putting a finish oil on it so we can use it.
This was a piece of wood that was going to go in pretty much the trash.
Yeah, our fire
Somebody's
pile.
fire pit.
Garbage
Right.
pile.
And look at this beautiful charcuterie board. Okay, there it is, the finished product.
Good job,
Look at
guys.
that.
I'm proud of us.
Yes, good job.
Oh, yeah, elbow bang.
I told you you could do it.
Ian, thank you so much for inviting us
Absolutely.
into your shop and teaching us this great thing.
My pleasure. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming.
All right, time now to check your answers in our East End Trivia game. If you've been playing along, scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. It'll take you to our website where you can submit your answers for the chance to win some East End swag.
You'll also find more information on our website about all the places we've explored in this episode.
And while you're there, let us know about your favorite places to visit on the East End, from the lavish to the local.
Because it just may be our next adventure. See you next time.